Developing news tonight. A SEPTA train suddenly erupts into flames during the busy evening rush in Delaware County. Hundreds of passengers forced to evacuate as emergency crews arrived on the scene near the Crumlin station. The cause of the fire still under investigation tonight. Thursday night, in the big story on Action News is the scary moments aboard that Wilmington-Newark line. The SEPTA regional rail train was carrying 350 passengers when the fire broke out, and tonight's service remains suspended. Action News reporter Brianna Smith live at the scene with the very latest. Brianna.
Rick, SEPTA says it was a rush hour train, so it was fully packed, but thankfully there are no reported injuries at this time. And you just missed it. Crews towed that damaged train out of here to evaluate it. And now SEPTA is trying to determine how the fire started, but they say people were alerted by the smell of smoke. Fierce flames and thick plumes of smoke poured from underneath this SEPTA train carrying about 350 passengers on Thursday night.
The first car of the train was engulfed in flames, but by that time, passengers fortunately had been evacuated. Our crew had been evacuated as well.
SEPTA spokesperson Andrew Bush says this 6-car train was traveling from Philadelphia to Wilmington when it caught on fire near the Crumlin station in Ridley Park around 6 p.m. However, passengers say they noticed a strange scent shortly after leaving 30th Street Station.
I could kind of smell like this weird, kind of smoky, like a sulfury kind of smell. And I kind of just thought it was like the train normal stuff, because it always kind of smells sulfury. But yeah, it was getting really strong, especially as we got to Crumlin.
I started to smell it too after a little while. I think we got about 2 stations down from here, and then people were really starting to notice it. People were looking out the windows, getting a little, starting to panic a little bit.
Some passengers say due to the odor, the train stopped and passengers were advised to move to the back. Then they stopped again to evacuate.
It seemed like they thought they could keep the train moving, but obviously that wasn't the case. So maybe we should have played it safe.
Bush says they're investigating and reviewing the steps that were taken, but passengers are grateful workers acted quickly to get them out of harm's way.
I think they do an amazing job of really making sure we're all good.
Safety is our #1 priority for our passengers and for our employees. Fortunately, we have an outcome where we don't have any serious injuries, which is pretty incredible considering what we've seen.
Yeah, and passengers praised the SEPTA crew for their quick response, and they were taken home by bus to their final destination. As for service on this line, SEPTA says they'll provide updates on SEPTA.org, and of course we'll keep you informed right here on Action News.